Well, you want the good news from Africa, and as you know at Africa Today TV, that's what we do. We bring you the good news. Now, we found something that is really interesting to us. It's a group of two gentlemen, Ali and Fila, who do music. They're DJs, and they present music to a Egyptian audience and beyond, right to the world. I was looking at their schedule this morning and was lucky enough to catch up with one half of this dynamic duo, Fila. I'm so glad you were able to take a little time today. I know
you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for having the time to interview me also.
It's my pleasure indeed. Tell me how you define your music.
Well, our music, it's all about the melodies. It's dance music. It's a bit tough, like a punchy kick, punchy bass lines,
right?
Great melodies, and it makes you happy. That's the most important thing about our music in general.
Well,
making people happy, that's it.
Isn't that the whole message of music in general, is to make people happy?
Exactly, that's what I love to see in front of me when I'm DJing. People smiling, people crying from happiness. That's it, it's done for me. That's what I like to see.
It's got to really touch your heart in a very good way. How long have you been making magnificent music?
We've been making music for the past, let's say, 15 years. We have our management in the US also. They are taking care of all our bookings, and we've been touring in all the big festivals like Ultra Music Festival, EDC Las Vegas, and all this big stuff there we've been doing. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to know that. Where do you go beyond now what you're doing here in Luxor this evening? You're playing at the Temple of Karnak, which is probably going to be beyond spectacular.
Yes.
As a venue to perform. And then I read you're going on to Taiwan. Did I read correctly?
Yeah, that's correct.
And
end of this month.
End of October, correct, yes. How do you feature in Taiwan? How does the Taiwanese audience accept you?
It's amazing.
Yeah?
I'll tell you something, the great thing about trance music in general, which is our genre, is that the people who are fans of this style of music,
yes,
they are so passionate.
Right.
Really, they love the music so much. It's a universal thing. We have like this called trans family thing, like a hashtag for people all over the world. They connect together. It's like a big family, and everyone knows everyone. And like you see today, you'll see people coming from Argentina, coming from Australia, coming from New York, coming from all over the world. You can count the countries if you want.
Well, that is absolutely wonderful.
They all end up being friends, and they communicate, and they can't wait for the next event, so they can all meet up again from all over the world. It's an amazing thing, really. I love to see how people are connecting with each other through the music. And it doesn't make a difference between the race, the language. I see people speaking to someone in Spanish, and the other person is answering him in English, and they don't understand each other, and they communicate.
But they still communicate via the power of music. Well, I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
What is, in your 15-year career, what is one moment that you can think of that was a real, wow, I don't believe that happened?
I think last year when we celebrated the same celebration for our radio show, Future Sound of Egypt, at the Pyramids of Giza.
Oh.
We did last year,
That's a wow.
Wow.
That is a real wow, without
this
question.
This year we're trying to do something different and coming here to Luxor, which is a beautiful city.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know, I don't think many people have been here, but they have to come and see how beautiful we have, like all the ancient places you can visit, the beautiful of the nature. The beauty of the nature is unbelievable.
You know, sidestepping away from music just for a second, I'm so glad you put that in, because we at Africa Today TV are very focused on people coming to visit Africa.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Africa. I live in the United States now, and if having walked around Egypt and seen the drop off on tourism here, it really breaks my heart.
Exactly.
So we have to do something together.
Yes.
Very proactively to regenerate, to start that engine again, and get people coming into Egypt. Would you agree with that?
What I would say, it's very simple. Like a lot of people I know, a lot of people from abroad, they watch their media.
Right.
They see the media saying only bad things about about the region or the area.
Of course.
But to be honest, you need to think about what people are telling you, because it's completely wrong. I can see a lot of stuff, like, to be honest, for me, the safest place on earth for me is being in Egypt.
I'm sure.
To be honest, I'm more scared in other countries that people think it's safe.
Right.
But more problems happen happens there.
Of course.
To be honest, here is very safe. Don't believe what the media says. Just come.
I'm so glad you said that.
Have a great time. That's it.
Don't believe what the mainstream media says. That's what he means. I'm just kidding you.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, certainly. I understand what you're saying.
I don't want to mention names.
No, yes. The road ahead. Where do you go from here? What else is what projects are sort of lurking in the back of your mind?
It's we're working on the next year project. We have our new artist album for next year, and we have the big celebration of 500 episodes of our radio show Future Sound of Egypt. So we're gonna have a 6-month tour for our radio show. And
right.
Actually, we do it like we do live broadcasts from the show, live radio. We do interviews and stuff like that. It's really, really cool.
That's wonderful. Last question then before I let you go, because I know you have a lot to do today. And there's a huge party going on outside that we're really going to be at today, and we'll capture some footage. But where do we get your music? Where do our viewers log on to get your music?
Well, first of all, you can get in contact with us first.
Right.
On Facebook or Twitter, facebook.com/Ali and Fila, ALYANDFILA, or twitter.com/Ali and Fila, or Instagram. You can buy our music from iTunes, Beatport, everywhere. You can buy it physical CDs from Amazon or whatever. You can find it everywhere. If you search for Ali and Fila, you will find it. And also you can watch our YouTube channel. We have our videos and everything. So hopefully you will enjoy it.
Much success. There we go. What we'll do is we'll supply you with all of those links, so you can just go clicking through and you can join this amazing duo, listen to their fantastic trance music. It really, I think, is fantastic that I've heard this morning. And of course we have a big party out this evening, so it's going to be a late night, but you know what, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. And as Fila just said, the power of music, the power of people talking with one another via music, that's what brings us all together. Never forget that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your time, and I wish you well for this evening and for the rest of your career.
Sorry again for being late.
Don't, please, not at all.
Thank you so much.
Put on a great show and look forward to seeing it this evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.